my babies. How's everyone doing on this Saturday? I guess I'm doing all right. I've been in this little room all day testing stuff. Can't wait to show y'all what I got coming. But anyway, my sweet sister, Miss Patricia Davis, texted me today and asked me did I get my blessing. And I was like, no, did you send it to my house? She said, no, sent it to your post office box. So, honey, here I go, flying to the post office box. And let me tell y'all what was in this. I got glitter all over my baby like I'd have been to a strip club or something. Anyway, let me tell you what her little note says. Enjoy your gift. I hope you don't have this one. From Pat Davis. I don't have this one, Miss Patricia. I sure do not. Now let me show y'all with the mold. Ooh, look at this. Look at that, babies. Now, when I seen this mold, honey, babies, my mind got to clickety-clacking and the wheels got to turning. Now, I'm going to get y'all down and tell y'all what my thoughts are on what I'm going to do with this mold, okay? But first, we got to put Miss Patricia in the monkey coconut, baby. Yes, we do. So let's just get Miss Patricia in this monkey coconut. And I want to say thank you, my sweet baby, for sending me this blessing. I love you. And I appreciate it so much, darling. Yes, I do. And we finna do it. We finna do it to it, babies. All right, let me get you down. All right, loves. Here we go. Now, my thoughts are, now y'all see, it's too long to fit in my curing machine. Now, this is from Less Resin. So what I'm going to do, very carefully, cut this and this and this and this. Okay? That just hangs it up anyway. I don't need it. You know what I mean? So I'm just going to give it a little trim. Okay, now then, it fits just fine. See, it has these supports, so it's going to be good. All right, babies. What we're going to be making is a double-sided shell jewelry box. Okay? Let me tell you what you're going to need. You're going to need some glass gems. Now, that is just to hold your cup down because we're going to sit this in the middle of the shell so it will make a hole so we can put our jewelry in it or beads, whatever you want to store in it. Oh, okay, there you go. Now, you're going to need two because you're going to want one to go over here, okay? Just like that. You're going to need a silicone cup. Now, if this is a 50 ml, if you don't have a 50 ml, it's fine. Use your 100 ml or use anything you want. Just as long as it's silicone because resin does not stick to silicone, right? Okay. Now then, you're going to need some glue. Now, I'm going to use this glue because it's fast drying, but you can also use T8000, T6000, whatever glue you want to use, okay? As long as it's a strong glue, all right? Now, the glue is for this. You're going to need a hinge, all right? Everything I'm using will be in my description, okay? So, you're going to need a little hinge, all righty? You're going to need whatever you want to embellish your shell with. I'm going to be using these. It's different colors, different sizes. Look at that. Is that not pretty? Ooh, so we're going to be using those. You're going to need a little spoon. Of course, you're going to be needing resin. I'm going to be using the turquoise resin from Less Resin. Okay? I love this stuff. All right, now I think that's all you're going to need. All righty, let's get started. Now I'm just going to pour a little bit in the middle. Like that, on both sides. Try to make sure they're even. I think that's about right. Maybe a little bit more. Now I mixed up 4 ounces because I got another little project over here that I got to do. All right, I'm going to give this some heat and try to get rid of those surface bubbles, okay? All righty. Next, let's give it a little spray with alcohol. Okay? Now we're going to set our little cups in, okay? I have 10 glass gems in each, so they'll weigh the same. Now you're just going to sit it in, just like that. Just like that, okay? All right, now then you want to take your resin and go almost to the top, all right? You can put sand after you cure it. Leave your cup in, and you can go in with sand because the other side is going to be your tops. Does that make sense? I hope I'm explaining it right. Okay, now then, this amazing little tool here, right, it's a double-ended jewel picker is what it's called. Cut this jewel picker. It comes in a bedazzle kit. This is sticky. That's the big end. That's the little end. Now, if you want to, you can use it to pick up your gems and place them. Okay, so that's what we're going to do next. Now, I'm just going to go in. Now, since this is going to be the top, I'm going to put my gems in like this. Now, when we get through putting them in, then we can push them down. Okay. All right, that looks good to me. Now then, we're going to, I have these little glass gems. Now I'm just going to sprinkle some in, okay? Alrighty. Now then, get in there, get in there. Now you want to take your resin, if you don't want to put sand on the bottom, and finish filling it. Okay, take your little micro brush and make sure you pull it to your edges. Make sure any gems that is sticking up out of the resin is pushed down. Now let me just make sure these are down. Alrighty. Alright. There you go. Now I'm going to clean up my mess. I'm going to cure it, and I'll be back to show you the next step. Alright, darlings. It's ready. So, first, I'm going to take my cups out. Oh, it does have a bottom. So, there's your cups. Put my gems. Alright. Now, let's get it demolded. Now, let me tell you, this mold is matte. Okay? Remember, it's matte. A little over. But I'm going to show you how to make it shiny. Okay? Alright. Now, here we go. Let's see how it fits. So, there's the inside. Here is the top. Now, you see it's matte. Okay? And you see that's matte. And I got a little hole, but that don't matter. Alright. On the inside, where you had your cup sitting, there may be a little lip where the resin went up on your cup. If it is, take your deburring tool and just go around it and get the little lip off. That's all you gotta do, okay? And there you are. Oh, there you go. Now, put your pieces like this together, okay? Then you want to make sure you're putting this right. So you want to close it and then open it. That way you will know you got it right. Okay? Alright. We'll put a little dabble. Now you don't want to get it on your this middle part. That part. Because if you get it on there, it's not gonna close, right? Let me get a little brush here. Now I'm just going to spread it. Spread it out. Now I know I probably got too much, but that's fine. At least I know it's going to be on there. Now these hinges come with screws too, if you want to put a screw in it. But this glue is awesome. So get that back. And I'm just going to lay it down. Take my little tool that has something on it already. And I'm going to move my hinge. I almost had it crooked. So leave you a little space because you want to see that pretty hinge. And let it dry. I'll be back when it's all good and dry. Okay? Alright, for extra security, I'm just going to put a little drip in this hole. A little drip. One in each hole. Okay? There it is. Now when we come back, I'm going to show you how to make your mold shiny. Alright? Alright. Now, you could have put shells in here. I forgot to tell y'all you could put shells. Now, if you want to fill your holes, you can put tape in here and flood it with UV and cure it. I'm not going to do that. You know, some shells have holes in them. Okay? Now, let's do the magic. And that's the other side. Now, the only thing that I would have do different next time is I would put a little bit more resin in the cavity of the mold. I would put a little bit more resin in here before I put my cup. That's the only thing I would do different. That's it. Alright. Now, let's shine her up. What I'm going to use is this diamond painting sealer. Look down here at the very bottom. It says, stay shiny. What? Now, like I said, everything will be in my description. Now, what you want to do is get your little bead. Get your little bead going where it's going to come out. See that? Take it, put it on, and wipe. And that's going to make your mold shiny. Okay? And it's going to make your beads pop, and it's going to make the top pop, and all that good stuff. Get in the little divots of your shell so that won't be matte. And there you go. Now we let this dry. And it don't take long. It does not take long. Look how shiny. Oh, baby. Look how shiny. All right. Both sides are almost dry. I see just a few little wet, but not much. But anyway, it's dry enough for me to touch it on the edges. So there goes your little shell cherry box. Now you ask, why did you make it double-sided? Now I only have 4 or 5 rings, and they'll fit in this little hole perfect. But if you wear a whole hand of rings and it comes above this rim, you can still shut it because there's an opening on this side. Look at that. There you go, babies. There it is. All right, now I'll lay it flat and let it finish drying. Now let me show y'all. I made another one. Now this one's a little different, okay? This is the top of this one. Made it the same way. The only difference is it's one-sided. And I fill this with shells and broken shells and pearls and all kinds of little things. Whatever I could find, I throw it off in there. But anyway, there you go. One-sided. And I also put a stand on it. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Look. I had these. Now, what I did, I glued them together like this. This is the bottom. So I glued them together. Flipped it over and put it on the bottom of the shell. Now, I didn't like the gold. So I took this chrome marker from less resin and I painted it and let it dry. And that gave me a silver. About that. And there's that one. And this one you can just sit on your table. Like that. Okay? Alright, baby dolls. Now, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. And I'm hoping I inspired y'all. Maybe y'all have some matte molds that you didn't know how to make shiny without putting a top coat on it. You don't have to. Just get some of this diamond painting sealer. The one with the sponge. Okay? All right, angels. That's going to be that. Let's do the prayers. Continue prayers for Miss Christine, Miss Carol Ann Christ, Miss Lisa Provost, Miss Trish Green, Miss Brenda Levi, Miss Amy at Amy's Resin Corner, and Miss Roseanne at Roseanne's Crafting Corner. Bless her heart. She's just having problems with her breathing. Bless her little soul. So, let's say prayers for all of them. And let's get a prayer card. All right. If you believe, you will receive whatever you ask for in prayer. Amen. Matthew 21, verse 22. Amen. All right, sweet angels, I'm going to go. And I thank you all for watching. I want to thank my members. I do appreciate your support. I want to thank everyone for the thumbs up, the comments, and the shares. Thank y'all, sweet babies. Y'all are a blessing to me. You just don't know how much. And I appreciate y'all so much. Thank you all for your support and your blessings and your prayers. I just love y'all. And God bless you all. Peace, love, prayers, and happiness, darlings. Bye.